guys, it's me, and today I have another beauty video for you. Today I want to talk about Makeupgeek cosmetics. Makeupgeek was so kind and sent me some of their cosmetics and brushes to try, so I thought I would share them all with you if you're looking for a great affordable makeup brand. Makeupgeek was actually started by a woman on YouTube named Marlena. She has a YouTube channel called Makeupgeek. I have been watching her videos for probably about 2 years now. I don't even know why I watch them, because honestly, I don't think I have much in common with her style-wise. She really does a great glamour makeup, and that's not something that looks great on my face on the daily, but she's so beautiful, and watching her apply makeup just is so soothing, and she just does such an amazing job that I'm just addicted to watching her videos. So when she came out with her cosmetics line, I was so excited to try them. I don't know why it's taken me so long to try them. I should have ordered them a long time ago. I just always forgot. I'm very flighty. You guys know me. So I was super excited when they offered to send me some products. So they let me pick out some eyeshadows and also some contour and blushes, and they also sent me some brushes and some eyeliners. So I thought I would share those with you guys just in case you were looking for an affordable makeup brand, because all of these are extremely affordable. They are awesome. I'm just gonna flat out say from the beginning, all these products are awesome. So starting off, I'm gonna go over the brushes that they sent to me. I was really excited to try these because unlike all the other brushes I have, these are very tapered at the ends, and she makes some of the smallest brushes in regards to the brush head. So for somebody like me who needs a nice small end of a brush to kind of get in there to the crease, they just work really, really well. So the first brush that they sent me was the outer V brush. I used this on my eye, and it fit perfectly over where I needed to make my pretend crease. It fit perfectly there. The brush picked up all of their eyeshadow very, very well. It's very soft. The bristles are stiff enough that they apply where I need to apply my makeup, but they're also flexible enough that they aren't rigid, and they don't make my eye muddy, and they don't make my eyeshadow patchy. So they're really nice. They work really well. They're very lightweight. I love the brush handles. They're the perfect length and the perfect shape. They fit really nicely in my hand to kind of just get in there. So all around, I'm just gonna say all of the brushes have those same qualities, and I love them. But for the outer V brush, it just was really nice in adding that darker, definition into my pretend crease. The next brush I tried was the soft dome brush. This, if I could compare it to anything, would be the 217 MAC brush, which you guys know I love my 217 MAC brush. I use it all the time. This I use for my blending shadow, so my lighter to medium shadow that I kind of put above my crease to kind of make it so that it flows really nicely on my flat lid. This was a really nice brush. I want to say that I would compare it to the MAC 217 just because that's the only shape that comes to mind, or a brush that's similar to that comes to mind in my collection, but it's still not exactly the same. Just the shape of it is, I don't even know, it's like a little triangle tip, but it's still big and fluffy as well. It's tapered, but it's also fluffy, if that makes sense. And so it's a really neat brush. I love it. Again, it fits because of that pointier end inside of it. It just fits really nicely to shade upwards. The next brush they sent me, which I didn't get a chance to try yet, was the bent line brush. I was hoping that my Bobbi Brown gel liner would come today, but it hasn't. So I'm really excited to try this brush out. I love that it's got an angle tip to it. I love how sharp the tip is. I think it'll make a really great sharp cat eye. So I'm excited to get some wings going with this. I think it'll be good, but I'll let you guys know. It'll probably pop up in a favorites video if I really love it. The next brush that they sent was the small crease brush. This one is amazing. It's very similar to the outer V brush. I would say it's like its little sister or its little brother. It's perfect again. Same thing with the bristles. They're stiff, but not too stiff. They're still flexible. Same thing with the brush end. It's just a really nice brush. The next brush is the pencil brush. This one is the smallest pencil brush I've ever seen. I have quite a few pencil brushes, and I'm really excited because it'll be perfect to putting kind of that inner corner highlight going on and to smoke out my lower line. So pretty excited about this tiny little thing. It will be, which I've never said that before, but yeah, it'll be a good brush, I think. Next, moving on after that, I tried the dual-ended brow brush. This brow brush is amazing. It is totally amazing. I used it today. I used it with my Brow Bar to Go, I think that's what it's called, the Gerard Cosmetics one. It applied that so well. I did not try it with my dip brow because I wanted to see how it worked with my shadow or my powder brow products. and it worked really, really well. Next, moving on to the Define Crease brush, I use this again. This one's kind of the miniature of the soft dome brush, like in regards to the fact that it's so tapered at the tip and then goes out fluffy. Again, something about the way she made the ends of the brush head just are so good. Like they fit, they nestle perfectly where you need them to. Like I can't even explain it. You just have to try one for yourself. Moving on to the pointed crease brush, I did not get a chance to try this. This one actually has brown bristles, but it is very soft. I will say again, it does have the same attributes as everything else. And then last but not least, the foiled eyeshadow brush. I did not use this with the foiled eyeshadow. I just use this as an all over like flat shader brush. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like I'm excited to use it with the foiled shadow, but it worked really well for just like the regular shadows. But this is just a really nice shaped brush. I feel like you can't really go wrong with flat shader brushes or flat brushes in general, but again, this is the foiled eyeshadow brush, so it's probably more amazing with that. I do like how compact it is and how many bristles are on it. I think that'll be really nice for when I do use the foiled eyeshadows. I think it'll pick up the eyeshadow really nicely. So I think it's a good brush for just all around use, I think. Moving on to their full spectrum eyeliners, these are really cool. So these retail for $9 a piece, which is just flat out amazing because all of the eyeliners kind of in this kind of genre run anywhere from like $12 to $20 to $22 at Sephora, I feel like, especially like the Urban Decay ones. They're very pretty. They sent me the colors Mint, which is just a very true to the name mint color. It goes on really smooth, it's really vibrant, it's a nice it's just a really nice eyeliner. They also sent me the color Orchid, which is a very beautiful light purple. Again, this went on smooth. The formula is amazing. I really liked this one as well. And then last but not least, they sent me the color Cobalt. This Cobalt one was actually really pretty. Like I'm really excited to use this in my waterline as well. I think like bright blue makes eyes pop. So very fun colors. They have a whole range of colors on their website, so make sure to go check them out. I really want to try like more of their more neutral kind of colors, like the maroons and the black and the gray, because I think I would use the poop out of them. But they're really nice. They're so creamy, so I think they would smoke out really nicely too. But yeah, so try those. Moving on to blushes. First I want to say how amazing is this packaging. I saw the packaging and it just was like, it blew me away. It is absolutely gorgeous. You open it up and it's a magnetic closure, so there's not like a lot of clicking or possibly breaking your thumbnails trying to open it. I always do that. It just opens really nicely. There's a beautiful mirror that's the perfect size inside, and it's a really nice mirror. It's not like one of those funhouse mirrors that make your nose look like 3 times bigger than they're supposed to be. Oh, it's so sleek. It's so just like, it's so nice, especially for the price point of $15. Like the packaging and the blush, like I just find that amazing. But the colors that I picked out were, the first one was Infatuation, which this color blew me away, and I honestly was a little bit scared asking for it because I saw it in Jaclyn Hill's like favorites, like one of her videos that she had posted, and Jaclyn Hill is I don't want to say paler because I feel like that sounds insulting, but it's not supposed to be meant as an insult because she's got beautiful skin, but she is lighter toned than me, and I've noticed some of the blushes she likes don't show up on my skin, so I was surprised that this showed up so well. I'm wearing it today and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think a lot of these blushes are so good at working with any skin tone, which I think is great, but this one was just absolutely beautiful, so I would highly suggest it. And then the next one I got was Soulmate. Soulmate is more of like a purpley toned blush. It's very beautiful though. Like I can't explain it. It's just gorgeous. Like you just have to get your hands on it. This I think would be amazing for people who have medium to dark skin tones. I think fair skin tones can pull this off too, but all of her blushes are so pigmented, so always start off with a little, I learned. But Soulmate is absolutely gorgeous as well. And then they sent me 2 pans of blushes, which they actually retail for $10. So if you want to just buy the pan and you have kind of like a Z palette, or you're making a palette from their store, you can just buy the pans for $10 instead of the $15, but the compact's really pretty though, so get the compact. First one that they sent me in the pan was Covet, which is gorgeous. It matches my nail polish actually really well. I don't know how to explain this. It's very beautiful. I think this will be perfect for fall, but it's swatched really well. It's so creamy and so velvety, and again, it goes on so nicely. And then the last one I picked up was Chivalry, which this one is a lot darker than all of them, but it's more of a browner tone, and again, I think will be perfect for fall. It's really pretty. So those are the 2 pans that they sent me. Along with the blush, they also sent me 2 pans of their new contour colors. So I picked out 2 different ones for medium tone, like the cooler tone and the warmer, so that I can have one for more of a contour and one for just more bronzing. So the first one I picked out was Complicated, which is a cool medium color. This one is very beautiful. All of these things went on my skin really nicely. They just were creamy, really nice, like, and they look really good on my skin. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a lot of times powders can just be overly powdery, and these, there was barely any fallout, so you weren't wasting a lot of product, and they were just so smooth. So Complicated was a beautiful color. I used it today to kind of chisel out with my NARS Ita brush my jawbones a little bit more. I don't know if you can notice, but I did that. And then I laid Half-Hearted over that. This is the second one they sent me. This is the warm medium contour color. And I put that all over my temples and on top of the harsh contour that I did with the cool tone because I kind of like stuff more blended. I also used this to contour my nose and it looked really nice. So I love the contour colors. And with those blush pans and contour pans, they sent me the Makeupgeek Quad Compact. This thing is so beautiful. It matches the blush compact. It does get hand printy very easily, so I'm sad that it's not as pretty as it looked right out of the packaging, but still nonetheless, it's gorgeous. This one opens up and it's got a bomb mirror. Like, it's got an awesome mirror. This thing is so big. I used it to do all my makeup today. But what I really like about this palette is it's big enough to hold 4 big pans of either contour or blush, and also 1 eyeshadow in the center. Or you could put a blush, a contour, and then like 6 eyeshadows in it. Like the Z palette, that is like the square that's supposed to hold 4 blushes, barely holds the 4. I was looking at my friend Sam's, and what I like is that this one's a little bit oversized, so you can fit like a full face palette if you're traveling. You can do a blush, a contour, and then also, you know, a bunch of shadows. And so I really like that about the size that they chose for this. It's just very convenient and travel friendly. I would highly suggest picking that up too if you're getting pans. You kind of can save some money. You can get the best of both worlds. You can get a travel friendly compact that you can interchange, and then you can save money on the pans instead of getting the compacts. But the compacts are really pretty though, I will say that. But yeah, so on point for packaging across the board with all of these. And last but not least, which is probably the most exciting part of all of this, because this is what I think she started off and was known for originally, was her amazing eyeshadows. So Makeupgeek sent me 28 or 27, I can't remember, different eyeshadows. They let me pick them out. Can you tell that I picked these out? Like, they're all they're all the basic Kelly colors that she uses all the time. And they also sent me a large Z palette to put them all in. I have another one that I have all my MAC eyeshadows in, and I really like it. It's very nice. It's travel friendly. The see-through top makes it so that you can see all of your eyeshadows. But yeah, so this is probably the most exciting part because I've been dying to get my hands on her eyeshadows. There are 3 different types of eyeshadows. The regular eyeshadows are $6 a piece. Then she's got the foiled eyeshadows, which are gorgeous. Those are at the top. I'll show you those in a second. And those are $10 a piece. And then she also has a beautiful duochrome shadow line that is $6 as well. So starting off, the first one in my Z palette is the color Whimsical. This is one of the foiled eyeshadows. Again, these retail for $10. This is a gorgeous foiled silvery pink. Like, this is so pretty, guys. It looks really nice in the middle of your eyelid. It looks nice in the inner corners of your eyes to give you a little pop of color or highlight. This is like the color that when I was a little kid, or like Kaya's age, that was the color I'd gravitate towards. And now as an adult, I don't think my tastes have changed much, because when I saw this color, it was like the first thing on my wish list. The next color I have in here is in the Spotlight. This is a very beautiful copper color. It's very shimmery. It's very metallic. It goes on really nicely. This is gonna be perfect for fall as like an all over lid color with like a darker matte outside of the eye. Next one on here is Starry Eyed. This again is another foiled shadow. This is very beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay like lighter shadows that are in all of their Naked palettes. So if you're a fan of those, I would highly suggest this one. I will say it does go a step up though over those shadows, because this one's a lot more shimmerier because it is a foiled, and it just is a lot prettier, I think, in my opinion, because I love that sparkly kind of just like glowiness that it gives. So I would highly suggest this. It's a very good neutral tone, and I think it would look good on anybody. Next one I have is Grandstand. It's another foil. This one's a beautiful like metal bronze color. Like, it's so gorgeous. I kind of wish I would have had this sooner in my life, because I would have worn it all summer long. It's just gorgeous, but it will be very beautiful taken into fall. After that, I have the color Showtime. Showtime is a very deep burgundy color, and because it is a foiled shadow, it's very shiny and shimmery. This is just a very beautiful color. After that, we have Mesmerized. This one is also very gorgeous. I couldn't say no. I don't have a single color similar to this. It's very just, it's just pretty. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's just really pretty. So this is a gorgeous color for fall as well. And I'm gonna say fall a lot because I want fall to be here now. Like, I want fall now. I'm tired of summer. It can be done. Bring on the leaves and the bugless evenings and the trick-or-treaters and the pumpkin spiced everything and candles, and I want fall. So you're gonna hear that a lot probably. Last but not least, for my first row, I have Steampunk. This is one of the duochrome shadows, the only one that I picked out. I really love duochrome shadows. Like, I have a few of them from Urban Decay. This one is really nice though because there's no fallout whatsoever. There's nothing. It just goes on really smooth and satiny. Like, you don't even have to pick up that much product and suddenly your like whole eye is just like pigmented and covered. There's no dragging. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Next, moving on to my second row of shadows, I have Vanilla Bean. This one I've been using non-stop. I use this as a base all over my eye. It's really, really nice. It's a really pretty matte color. It gives just the best brightening kind of, not super white, but like vanilla white color. It's very creamy. It goes on really well, and other eyeshadows layer really nicely over it. Next after that, I have Shimma Shimma. Ugh, this thing is gorgeous. Like, I almost did not get this. This was on my like maybe list as I was picking out my colors, and I'm so happy that I like kicked off another color and got this one, because this one is so pretty. If I had to compare it to another color, it's very similar to Naked Lunch by MAC. I would say this one is a lot brighter though than Naked Lunch, and it's just pretty all around. Moving on from that, I have Cinderella. I feel like this color is just like exactly how it sounds. It's just that Cinderella kind of rosy pink color that you would imagine Cinderella wearing to the ball. It's just very, very pretty. I love this. This I think would make a great like color even for like a no makeup look, just because it's very subtle. It's still got that shimmer, so it's very pretty. It's very girly. It's just really nice. Moving on, I have Unexpected. This is of course my standard. I love this kind of color, that kind of grayish purpley color. It's just great for like your shading color. I usually put this in, I actually am wearing this today now that I think about it. I usually put this in kind of higher above my pretend crease and then kind of define my crease on top of it, but this is a very nice blending color. Next, moving on, I have Prom Night. This is very beautiful as well. If I had to compare this to one, it's very similar to Satin Taupe, which I own by MAC again. This one's a little bit more purpley though than the Satin Taupe. I would say if I had to pick one that I liked more, I do like this one more because it is just more vibrant. Next after that, I have Vintage. This one is just like my standard. Like, I just love the plums. I own like so many of them. I probably didn't need to own this one too, but I just wanted to see what this one was like compared to my other ones, and it's definitely one of my favorites. It's just a very beautiful plum. I'm wearing it today in my outer corner. You can't really see because of my lighting, but it's just really pretty. After that, we have Americano. This is a little bit darker. This one reminds me of coffee, and maybe that's why it's called the Americano, but it's a very deep purpley brown, and it's just perfect for, again, deepening out your outside corners of your eyes, and it just feels really good, if that makes sense. Like, I look at it, I'm like, I feel toasty, like I feel good. Why is that the feeling that I have when I look at this? I don't know. Do you feel that way? I don't know. It's just a very nice color. Next, moving on to row 3, I have Barcelona Beach. This is a very pretty color. Not super brown, but it's not super tan. It's not super like beige. It's just like the perfect amount of beige and brown combined. After that, I have Hipster. This is similar to Barcelona Beach, which I was debating which one to get. I don't know how to explain it. It's matte, but it looks just more velvety, I guess, compared to the other one, and it's a little bit darker. After that, I have Moon Dust. This one's very beautiful. It's exactly as it sounds. Like the color kind of gray silver that the moon looks like, that's what this looks like. Like she was spot on with how she named these, because it was just, that's what it looks like. Moon Dust. And it's really pretty. After that, I have Taupe Notch, and this is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's a taupe color, but in my opinion, it's a little bit more purpley, if that makes sense. It swatches really nice. It's really pretty. If you have creases, this would look really nice all over the lid, I think. After that, I have Homecoming. Oh, this thing is so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, if I was going to Homecoming, this is the color that I would wear all over my eye, and I would want to dress in this color. It's like I don't even know. It's like a brown champagne color. Does that make sense? Like, it's shimmery, kind of like a champagne color would be, and it's got like that shimmer of champagne, like speckled in it. At least that's how I see it. I think everybody sees shadows differently. But it's gold and taupe as well. Does that make sense? It's just really pretty. Just try it. You won't regret it. It's just really pretty. After that, I have Roulette. This one is also very beautiful. This is kind of like a copper reddish color, but it's more reddish pink than anything. It's very beautiful. When I saw it swatched, was just like, yep, I need that in my life. Next after that, I have Burlesque that has that same shine finish. Like, it's just very beautiful. It's just a plum. And I hate saying it's just a plum, but it's a very beautiful, like, velvety sheen plum. And then in my last row, I have a matte creme brulee. This one is really pretty. It's actually very similar to my skin tone, which is why I wanted it. I wanted it as kind of a base as well. I noticed that my mattes kind of blend better if I have a matte laid down to begin with, or those days when I don't want to wear eyeshadow necessarily, but I still want to wear eyeliner. This is really nice because you never want to put just eyeliner straight on skin because the oils will just make it smudge after a while. So this is really nice because I can use this as just like a naked eye type of thing, or as a base. Next, moving on to Frappe. This one is beautiful. This one's similar to creme brulee, but it's a little bit more reddish brown. I love this color. Again, a lot of these colors I got because I thought they would make really great blending colors or transition colors, and so that's kind of why I have so many in this palette. Then I have Cosmopolitan. This is so pretty, and I keep saying that, but like there's a special place in my heart for like the shimmery princess looking, just beautiful finished satin like colors. They just, they get me. But Cosmopolitan is just a really pretty peachy shimmer, pinky peach thing. Like it's just pretty. I'm terrible at describing colors. Like I know what I want to say in my head and I know what it looks like, but I don't know how to put that out in words. But it's just a really pretty color. And then we have Goddess. Goddess is gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. It goes on really well. It swatches really nicely. All of these, like there's very little like fallout. There's very little fallout in these eyeshadows, which I think is awesome. And the second to last color I have is Cocoa Bear. This is like everybody's favorite brown, and I see why. It is very, very pretty. For a matte brown, it goes on really well. There's no dragging, there's no patchiness, it doesn't look muddy. It's just a really special brown. And then last but not least, I have Bitten. Bitten is the perfect name for this. This is like a very red plum. Like it's perfect, deep, like, I don't know, I kind of wish I had this in a lipstick. I think it'd be really pretty. But it's just that kind of, it's a really pretty, deep reddish plum. Very, very beautiful. So those are all the eyeshadows I got. Again, I probably said that they're super pretty like 1,000 times. I apologize, but that's all I can say to explain them. I would highly suggest just picking out a few of them and just trying them, because I promise you'll become addicted, and I just love how affordable they are. So before I let you go, even though this video is probably super long already, I just also want to mention the packaging, like the actual packaging that all of my products came in, because that's the first thing I notice with any product is how they're packaged, and sometimes I will say that it does make a difference to if I buy something or not, which sounds horrible because you should never judge a book by its cover, but I am somebody who appreciates good packaging. So I just want to high five and applaud Makeupgeek. It just, everything was so secure when it was shipped to me, and I love that. I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're getting high quality product even though you're not spending a high dollar on it, you know? So anyways, so there it is. Those are my thoughts on the Makeupgeek products. Again, like I said, I'm wearing them all today. Face and also on my eye. Again, you can't really see it. Let me dim my light. Can you see a little bit better if I dim my light? And they're just really pretty. Like they're just really pretty. I will leave a link below this video. I think I'm gonna try to set up an affiliate link with them. So if it is that affiliate link, I will say that I do get credit if you guys do make purchases through that link. And of course, I always appreciate, you know, people who help me and support me that way. It's just awesome. So I will say that they did not pay me, however, to make this video. They did send me these products for free, which I'm forever grateful for. And I hope to have a long-lasting relationship with Makeupgeek because I think it's a great company. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching. And if you like videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see like a look using the Makeupgeek products, let me know below, or again, give this video a thumbs up to let me know. I will talk to you guys all in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.